INEC chairman must go. Protesters ignore afternoon rain. Storm appeal court with kerosene and sticks, threatening to burn him alive. My dear people, this is not just a story, but it is a live story. I tell you that the protesters are not happy with what has just been taken or announced as a result, beginning from the presidential to the governorship election. In fact, the INEC chairman made a nonsense of that very election. He made nonsense of the election. You can see that even with the observation and with the intervention of the international community. The intervention of the international community is even more than that, than the observation of we that are here. Yes, they even intervened mostly, and they even lamented the most. A lot of them are not satisfied with the results produced by the INEC chairman. I don't really know what has really made the INEC chairman to act this way, and I don't really know what has really moved him. To me, it's not encouraging, and it's not a thing that is in good enough. You understand? Now the youths have taken it to the streets with serious protests challenging the INEC over the election, saying that enough is enough. They stormed the appeal court, threatening to burn the INEC chairman alive. You can't believe this. It has really gotten to this. Okay, let's quickly check the content, my dear listeners. This is Bùrñ News. The protesters, led by Dr. Moses Paul, particularly accused the INEC chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, of playing games with the conduct of the 2023 general elections. Protesters have stormed the Court of Appeal to protest against chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. The protesters stormed the court to register their displeasure over what they described as monumental fraud in the just concluded 2023 elections. The protesters, led by Dr. Moses Paul, particularly accused Yakubu of playing games. Wielding several placards, the protesters called on ministers of justice and Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami to prevail on President Muhammadu Buhari to cancel the 2023 polls, relieve Yakubu of his duties, and replace him with a credible and competent person who will conduct fresh election. They also want the president to set in motion plans for the formation of an interim national government in case the judiciary is unable to conclude the presidential election petitions before May 29. Among the inscription on the placards brandished by the protesters who converged at the Abuja Unity Fountain were Buhari cancel sham elections, Nigerian not for sale, Yakubu Mahmoud no integrity, why can't we just have free and fair elections, among others. These are the things written on the placards the people we are seen holding in front of the appeal court. And aside from that, some of them were spotted carrying kerosene and sticks, threatening to burn the INEC chairman alive if seen outside. No be small thing, my people. This matter don't go far. Hey, Nigeria, now where will they go? All right, like play, we are heading to the truth. I'm not sure Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be sworn, I'm not sure. What is just what has just been said right now is what is going to happen. If you listen, I think a man of God gave a prophecy of this kind, saying that Tinubu will be sworn in of a truth, but the people will reject him. He will go to jail at the same time. Before then, there will be an interim government that will give Osibajo the privilege to take over power from Buhari, pending when the decision is completed and the president of Nigeria is elected. Okay, we are heading there. We are heading there. My people, I still don't know why is it that the population that are against Bola Ahmed Tinubu are very, very large. You see, that's why they say your past record matters a lot. It matters a lot. Your past really, really matters. What you did in the past really, really matters. You see, that is Tinubu's past that is affecting him now, and even his present, and he has refused to change. He has refused to change. I don't really blame what the people are doing or the action the people are taking or the decisions that they are taking, because it is Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has given everyone that right and power to do whatever they pleases, and that is one thing we are talking about. Okay, now look at Peter Obi for instance. Now, okay, do you see anyone labeling him of any of these dirty things? For crying out loud, we need to be pure if we must ascend to this kind of position. This kind of position needs someone in good health, someone who is pure and free from corrupt acts or malpractices. Someone who doesn't have any crime record or corrupt record. You understand? But in this very one, Tinubu had many of these things, and we are still urging to take him as president of Nigeria. Why? Nigeria, why? Let's hear from you. Let's know what your take, what your advice, and what your opinion on all of this may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.